Hello and welcome to Empower Your Speaking Skills, Visualize Your Success. My name is Viviana Vitarelli and you're seeing these videos through my website, Now Be Loud. Let me first tell you why I decided to call my website Now Be Loud. I decided to call my website Now Be Loud because it is time now that you decide to be loud. It is now time that you empower your voice with the message that you want to share with the world. I'd like to have a conversation with you, and the conversation is about this. What is it going to take in order for you to free the words that you keep locked up in your head, unable to share them just because you're afraid of speaking in front of an audience? What life-threatening experience is it going to take in order for you to go out there and share your message? We all have a story to tell. Some stories are powerful. Some stories come from a background of a life-threatening situation. We are all different, but we all have a story and we all need to share that story. We all need to empower our voice. What I mean by empowering your voice is by you giving yourself the ability, giving yourself the freedom to express yourself in a powerful, effective manner and in a manner that would bring value to people. There are, of course, certain skills that one needs to learn in order to deliver effective speeches, but this conversation that I'm having with you is not about learning the skill of public speaking, but it's about believing in the ability that everybody has to go out there and deliver a message. If not deliver, forget about the word deliver and share your message. But why do I believe that the ability to speak in public is a powerful ability? Well, I think I need to share my story with you. I began being interested in public speaking at a point in my life where the situation was a little bit unsettling. I was kind of afraid of where I was going, and somehow I found myself at a fork in the road. I didn't know which way I was going. I didn't know which direction to go, and also I didn't know if anybody was interested in what I had to say and if my voice had any value in it at all. So that's quite a pretty dangerous kind of spot to be in. And I had to do something because the situation was already quite critical for me. So I decided to look for something or somebody that would enable me to regain back my voice. And how was I able to do that? Well, I found that nearby where I lived there was this speaking club. And so I decided to, let's try. I had nothing to lose. I mean, the way where I was already not where I wanted to be. So I decided to join the speaking club. The first time I went there, I can honestly tell you that it was unsettling. I saw people going up to the podium and speak and do a presentation. I said, oh my God, what have I got myself into? And by the same time, I think I've always been rather curious. So I think the curiosity kept me going there. And I think it was the second or third time that I was there that I said, okay, let me introduce myself. They call this the icebreaker. So I said, okay, let me introduce myself. Went there, introduced myself, and believe it or not, I could not even remember my name. So, and I couldn't remember how many children I had then, which I already had two, by the way. And, things, I was my mind was kind of flustered, in the way I was expressing myself, in the way I was relating to them. And then I realized, oh my God, I really need to get good at this. I really need to learn the skills that these people have. But I loved it and I kept going. And I loved it simply because it was a non-threatening environment. It was, the people were very positive there. And even when I knew within myself that I didn't do that well, they praised me. But they praised me in such a way that it was not, oh yeah, you're good. In actual fact, I knew I wasn't. So they were genuine in their praise, in the sense that they highlighted what was positive, and they also, what was, in my opinion, negative, they put it to me in ways I could improve myself. And I think this was the turning point for me. It was a turning point in the sense that they did not point out the negative, but they only pointed out points where I could improve. So in my mind, the word negative did not register. It was all about positive. It was all about positiveness. It was wonderful there. It was a great experience and I loved it. I went there for many, many years and I loved it. And I loved it because the way it was structured, the way the manuals, the way the meeting was structured, was just that they were all like stepping stones. They were putting small little steps that you had to take slowly, continuously, but in a constant manner in order for you to see your improvements day by day, meeting by meeting. You will see how you would improve yourself, how you would improve, how you could improve, and how you had improved. Because each and every time I went to the meeting, and each and every time that I gave a speech, I was being evaluated. And I was being evaluated in such a way that they would say in which way my speech had impacted them, or in which way had enhanced their understanding of me, or enhanced the understanding of what I was talking to them. So that resonated with me a lot. It resonated with me a lot in the sense that I think that consistent action has to come in small little steps. You cannot be overwhelmed by, public speaking. That's what I need to learn. So many things, my voice, my body language, my vocal variety, my eye contact, and the objectives and everything. It's just overwhelming. Whereas when it is presented in small little steps, in steps that are doable, are achievable, I think you feel empowered with that because you're not overwhelmed. On the contrary, you feel that I can do that. I can go step by step. I can achieve that. And so step by step for me was a turning point. Positive encouragement, that was another powerful step. And then the fact that nobody was there to judge me. On the contrary, there was a positive environment where they were actually rooting for you, rooting for your success. I think this is something that many people tend to forget, because many people tend to forget in the sense that when we stand in front of an audience, when we stand in front of a camera, when we stand and we have to do a presentation in front of people that we don't know, we have the little voice telling us, you can't do it, telling us, who do you think you are, telling us, why are you there for? Why are you wasting your time? Why are you putting yourself in such a difficult situation? And it's that very little voice that we need to shut out and tell that little voice to shut up in order for us to succeed in presenting, in empowering people, in empowering our voice. This, when I say empower your speaking skills, visualize your success, it's all about learning the little steps and skills and tools that you need in order to present at the front of the room, to present in front of strangers. But what I don't want you to forget is that my main objective is not just about delivering the skills and the tools for you to be able to present in front of a room full of people, but it's also about gaining that power, that sense of empowerment in your voice, because you will translate the sense of empowerment in your voice into an effective message, into value for the people that are listening to you. So I do hope that you will keep joining me in the next videos so that we can continue this journey together.